A highly anticipated meeting between leaders of the world's two largest economies. Chinese President Xi Jinping and U.S. President Joe Biden held a virtual meeting on bilateral relations on Tuesday. President Xi says Beijing and Washington need to strengthen communication and cooperation as the world faces multiple challenges.
当前啊，中美发展都处在关键阶段。
China and the U.S. are at critical stages of development. The global village of humanity faces multiple challenges. As the world's two largest economies and permanent members of the UN Security Council, China and the U.S. need to increase communication and cooperation, each run their domestic affairs well, and at the same time, shoulder their share of international responsibilities and work together to advance the noble cause of world peace and development. This is the shared desire of the people of the two countries and around the world in the joint mission of Chinese and American leaders.
President Xi also says a sound and steady China-U.S. relationship serves the interests of both sides and the world. He expressed that he is ready to work with Biden to move relations forward in a positive direction.
A sound and steady China-U.S. relationship is required for advancing the two countries' respective development and for safeguarding a peaceful and stable international environment, including finding effective responses to global challenges such as climate change and the COVID-19 pandemic. China and the U.S. should respect each other, coexist in peace, and pursue win-win cooperation. I'm willing to work with President Biden to build consensus and take active steps to move China-U.S. relations forward in a positive direction. Doing so will advance the interests of the two peoples and meet the expectation of the international community.
国际社会的期待。
President Biden says it's important both sides avoid conflict as they compete. He says Beijing and Washington can work together on fields where they have shared interests.
I'm happy we had found time to meet, and I look forward to a candid and forthright discussions like all the discussions we've had thus far. Seems to me our responsibility as leaders of China and the United States is to ensure that the competition between our countries does not veer into conflict, whether intended or unintended. And it seems to me we need to establish some common sense guardrails to be clear and honest where we disagree and work together where interests intersect, especially on vital global issues like climate change. How our bilateral relationship evolves seems to me will have a profound impact not only on our countries, but quite frankly, the rest of the world.
Beijing and Washington both called the meeting candid, constructive, substantial, and productive. Both sides agreed they will maintain close communication and work on getting bilateral relations on the right track.